Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of 30th of November 1979, and the title is The Qualifications of a Soul Who is Stable in His Self-Respect. BapDada sees each child as a multi-million times fortunate soul. The elevated fortune of each one is constantly in front of the Father. This is what the unlimited Father is proud of in his children. So many of his children are supremely worthy of being worshipped by the world. Although all of you effort makers are number-wise, even the last numbered child is worthy of being remembered and worshipped by the world. Even today, that last child is still being remembered and worshipped. So many children of the one unlimited Father become so worthy. Now just consider how multi-million times fortunate all of you are. Even today, your devotees thirst for a glimpse of you number-wise souls of the deity religion. It is because you have become so fortunate in the living form that even today people thirst for a glimpse of you. This is why BapDada is proud of even the last bead of the rosary of 16,000. No matter what you are like, whether you are a careless effort maker, a mediocre effort maker, or an intense effort maker, you belong to the Father and have become worthy of being remembered and worshipped. By remaining in the company of the Lord of Divinity, you have changed from iron and become like philosopher's stone. A philosopher's stone is definitely highly valued. This is why you must never consider yourself less than others in your self-respect. Do not become body conscious. Those who maintain their self-respect will never be arrogant. They are always humble. The greater your self-respect, the more humble you will be in saying Haji. Those who maintain their self-respect are bestowers who constantly give respect to others. Those who maintain their self-respect are bestowers of respect to souls, whether they are young or old, enlightened or unenlightened, conquerors of Maya or influenced by Maya, virtuous or those who still have one or two defects, that is, those who are still making effort to become victorious. Because they themselves are complete and full, they will constantly be merciful. A bestower means someone merciful. Such a soul would not have the slightest thought of bossing any other soul. Souls either have mercy or become bossy. Why is this like this? You shouldn't do this. This shouldn't be like this. Does knowledge say this? All of these thoughts are a subtle form of bossiness. This is why a merciful bestower who maintains his own self-respect would never give respect to everyone and in this way uplift them. If an effort maker falls because of some weakness or because of carelessness, even if he comes down from his stage, you souls should maintain your self-respect and remain charitable. The duty of a charitable soul is to uplift souls who have fallen down and make them cooperative. You should not say things like, "Why did you fall?" You should not fall down. You are experiencing the result of your own karma. Whatever you do, you will definitely receive the return of it. Souls who maintain their self-respect would not have such thoughts or say such words to anyone. Such charitable souls would completely free those souls from whatever influence they are under. They would not have any trace of bossiness. This is what is known as having self-respect. Such souls would never become body conscious. BapDada regards each child as a charitable soul. Follow the Father. Are you people from Bombay clever in following the Father? Bombay was the Father's place. This is why Sakar Baba went to Bombay a lot. Each time Baba went there, you received sustenance. So you residents of that land are charitable souls and can transform the sins of others. Do not look at anyone's weaknesses, but look at the wonders they perform. Then, whatever weakness there is will change into a wonder. You are the great souls who reside in the land of charity. Are you not? The people of Bombay would become number one, ever-ready souls. The flames of destruction can emerge at any moment. Are you ready for this? You would not begin to make preparations at that time, will you? You would not think that you have not yet become complete or not yet created your subjects, would you? You have to become complete in everything in advance. Even nature is waiting to become your servant and to serve you. A servant would definitely wait upon his master. Therefore, constantly remain in the stage of a master. BapDada meeting Kumars. Kumars and Brahma Kumars. You are a Kumar in your family life and a Brahma Kumar in your Brahmin life. You are not just a Kumar, but a Brahma Kumar. If you remain just a Kumar, Maya can come to you. If you remain a Brahma Kumar, Maya has to run away. So just as Brahma is the Adi Dev, first deity, similarly, Brahma Kumars are original jewels. The children of Adi Dev are Master Adi Dev. When you consider yourself to be an original jewel, you can understand the value of your life. All of you are the jewels of Prabhu, God, the jewels of Ishwar, God, and so you are invaluable. When you constantly consider yourself to be Master Adi Dev, the original jewels, the children of Adi Dev, whatever work you carry out will be successful. Everything would be successful and nothing would go to waste. The busier you Kumars remain in serving, the more you will be able to defeat Maya. Do not keep yourself free. Kumars are free from bondage in every way. You are free from bondage in terms of your worldly responsibilities and also free in terms of being bound by Maya. You do not have to depend on any bondage. The sign of someone being free from bondage is that he is constantly yogyukt. Someone who is yogyukt would definitely be free from bondage. There wouldn't even be any bondage of the mind. Worldly responsibilities are like a game. Don't fulfill them as though they are a bondage, but fulfill them as a game while laughing and playing, and as if you are following directions, and you will not become tired over trivial matters. When you think of them as a bondage, you become upset and start asking questions such as, Why or what? However, when you consider yourself to be playing a game and following directions, you will never become tired. Baba is responsible and you are just an instrument. Kumars are doubly free from bondage because you have no tails, someone following you. Constantly remain lucky. Do not be afraid. It is very good to prepare food just by yourselves. You can cook food for yourself and Baba with a lot of love. First, offer it to Baba. When you consider yourself to be alone, you become tired. Constantly remember that you are two, you and Baba. When you have to prepare food for someone else, you prepare it accurately with a lot of love and you enjoy yourself a great deal. You Kumars should form a group so that if one of you fall ill, someone would be responsible to look after and serve him. Never think of attaching a tail, a partner to yourself. Otherwise, you will become very distressed. It is not possible to see this externally, but if you have attached a tail to your internally, then there will be difficulties. At present, you are free, but then your responsibilities will increase. Have all of you made Baba your companion? So, would you leave your companion and make someone else your companion? Even in Lokic life, this is not considered good. So you Kumars should never consider yourselves to be alone. It is when you consider yourself to be alone that you become unhappy. Kumars should become a powerful form of fire and ignite the flames so that destruction can take place very quickly. So now intensify the fire of yoga so that the flames of destruction become powerful. You are not those who question everything in situation, are you? Only those who are not Master Trikaldarshi would have questions. Those who know all the three aspects of time would not ask any questions such as why and what. Only little children ask why or what. All of you have reached your stage of retirement. By remaining in the stage of retirement, you will also remain beyond any type of Maya. The cleverer the line of your intellect is, the faster your speed of effort will be. Is the line of all of you clear? Kumars can perform great wonders. You are a spiritual youth group, are you not? Nowadays, if youth want to change the government, they are able to do so. Those people carry out destruction, whereas you bring about construction. It is not destruction that you have to bring about. When you are bringing about creation, destruction takes place by itself. A Kumari is said to be more elevated than 100 Brahmins. And so how elevated are you Kumars? One Kumar is shown with 7 Sitlas, goddesses of coolness. And so you are more elevated than 700 Brahmins. Kumars are hard workers and can do whatever they want. Each of you Kumars should prepare your own group. Have a race, but not a competition amongst yourselves. No matter how much Maya tries to shake you, you must remain like Angad and not be shaken even slightly. Maya should not even be able to rattle your nails. If you have even a slight sanskar of weakness, Maya can make you belong to her. Therefore, die alive. Kill your old sanskars. Any obstacles is just a lesson for you. By learning these lessons, you become able to pass with honor. Whatever happens, you should learn a lesson from it and not asking too many questions. Kumars are constant servers. You have to do all-round service. You serve through your thoughts, words, and deeds. Because all of you are all-round servers, there are many hands available. Together, you can all perform great wonders. BapDada meeting Udar Kumars, married brothers. For a half a kalpa, you have been going to places for a glimpse, and now Baba has come from Paramdam to have a glimpse of you. Looking at something is called having a glimpse. Baba comes to see his children. Here, it is not that type of a glimpse. Here, to have a glimpse is to celebrate a meeting. It is a glimpse through which you become fully satisfied. Udhar Kumars are those who constantly live in a pure household. In an unlimited household, you are constant servers. But in a limited household, you are constantly detached. This group of Udhar Kumars is a bouquet of lotus flowers. While living at home, is your stage that of a destroyer of obstacles? The stage of a destroyer of obstacles is to be constantly equal to the Father. It is the stage of a Master Almighty authority. When you remain in this stage, no obstacle will attack you. When you are not constantly in the stage of a Master Almighty authority, then sometimes obstacles will influence you, and sometimes you become able to destroy obstacles. Anytime you become influenced by an obstacle, you lose 100,000-fold. When you spend an hour in a worthwhile way, you accumulate 100,000-fold. Similarly, when you waste an hour, you incur a loss of 100,000-fold. Therefore, now stop your account of wastage. Pay attention at every second. You are the greatest children of the greatest Father, and so you should constantly pay attention to this. While living at home, remain constantly free from Maya. Remain loving while detached. By carrying out your household duties while remaining detached, you become constantly Maya-proof. This is what detached means. Those who are detached are constantly loved by God. To be detached means to be a trustee. A trustee has no attachment to anyone because he has no consciousness of mind. So, are all of you trustees? When you consider yourself to be a householder, Maya can come. However, when you consider yourself to be a trustee, Maya will run away. When you have the consciousness of mind, you give birth to Maya. When you have no consciousness of mind, Maya cannot take birth. Just as insects breed in rubbish, so too, Maya starts to breed in your consciousness of mind. So the easy way to become a conqueror of Maya is constantly to consider yourself to be a trustee. All of you are clever in this. Are you not? A Brahma Kumar means a trustee. Although you live at home, you are a Brahma Kumar, not a household Kumar. When you remain aware of being a Brahma Kumar, you remain detached while remaining in your household. However, if instead of considering yourself to be a Brahma Kumar, you consider yourself to be in some other relationship, Maya can come. Therefore, constantly remember that your relationships are spiritual. You are experienced about everything in your worldly life. Are you just as experienced in being master ocean of knowledge, who discovers the jewels of experience by going into the depths of knowledge? What do you discover when you go deeper into an ocean? Jewels. So too, the more you go into the depths of knowledge, the more jewels of experience you will discover. By doing this, you will become an embodiment of experience. Then, when others see how experienced you are, they too will want to become experienced. Have you become experienced in this way? One is to listen to knowledge and speak knowledge, and the other is to become an embodiment of experience. To listen to knowledge and speak knowledge is the first stage, and to become an embodiment of experience is the final stage. The more experienced you become, the more eternally free from obstacles you will become. Continue to develop your experience and become an embodiment of experience of every virtue. You should have experienced whatever you speak of. Are all of you Pandavas embodiments of experience? When someone tries to shake an experienced person, he won't be able to. Whatever Maya tries to do to an experienced person, she will not succeed. You are experienced in the obstacles of Maya, are you not? An experienced person would never be deceived. Your foundation of experience has to be strong. Constantly continue to progress at a fast speed of effort. When you are stocked with pure thoughts, all your waste thoughts will stop. Continue to turn one or another point of all the knowledge you hear every day. To have waste thoughts means to lack the power of churning. Learn how to churn knowledge. Just take one word and go into the depths of that word. When you give yourself a topic to think about every day, your waste thoughts will stop. Whenever you have any waste thoughts, travel to Madhuban in your intellect. When you remember the elevated atmosphere and the company of Madhuban, all your wastage will stop and your way of thinking will change. If you, Udar Kumars, don't become Brahma Kumars, you cannot make progress. When every action you perform is in the awareness of you being a multi-million times fortunate soul, each of those acts will be elevated, and many others will continue to receive the message through you. You are messengers. Wherever you go, and whomsoever you come into contact with, you must continue to give everyone Baba's message. Continue to sow the seeds. Never think that you have given knowledge to so many and yet only 2 to 4 have emerged from that. Some seeds bear fruit quickly, whereas other seeds bear fruit according to the season. These seeds are imperishable and will definitely bear fruit. Therefore, continue to sow the seeds. Continue to give Baba's message to everyone by constantly keeping a balance of remembrance and service. You will become blissful. Acha, blessing. May you be completely successful by serving simultaneously through your thoughts, words, and deeds. When you start service somewhere, you have to do all types of service at the same time. In order to forge a relationship between others and the Father, your thoughts should be filled with good wishes, and your words should be elevated words. When you come into contact and relationship with others, you attract them with your form of love and peace. By doing all of these types of service simultaneously, you become completely successful. Continue to serve others on the basis of the faith that success is merged in every step you take. Slogan: by making pure thoughts an invaluable treasure of your life, you will only have benevolent thoughts for yourself and others. Om Shanti.